welcome to Lanmou Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me. I will be doing a general reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I hope that this reading resonates with you. If it does, please like, comment, subscribe, and share it with anyone that you think may benefit from this reading. I have been shuffling and meditating on your energy, Libra. I'm just doing a little bit more shuffling on camera for those of you who like to see it, and I will be ready to start the reading. And I am using the Vice Versa Tarot deck. I really love this deck. Yeah. Alright, I'm ready to start. This is for Libras. Oh, I'm gonna pull it the way I want it. Okay, so I think this is like the third reading I'm doing right now with the Sun card being the first card that starts. It's quite amazing. I love it. So we have the Sun, we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Cups, we have the, we have the Ten of Swords, we have the Two of Swords, and we have the Lover's card. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Five of Wands. All right, folks, so for Libras, I like that you have some Swords card there. I've done quite a few signs who did not have their Swords card, their cards there at all. So having the Sun card as the first card, Libra, it's not the bright sunny sun. Now that's the other side of this Sun card. This is more like the sunset, like a soft sun, but there's a bit of a romantic feel to that card. The sun is setting, that you have those pink purplish colors there in the horizon, and then the child is just gently caressing the face of the horse. There's such a loving mood to the card. Okay, and the Sun card deals with enlightenment. It deals with, basically, it's a blessing, whatever it is you will be experiencing in the next 2 weeks. Just know that you are blessed. Okay, the sun is shining on you. It will end for the best. There will be happiness to be had. And right here we have that structure. I think it's called an obelisk. That they rose up in honor of the sun god. So even after the sun goes down, even in the dark, you will still have that to look over you. Okay, it's as if the sun is always gonna be there. That sun god, it will be there to protect you, to look over you. And right underneath it we have the Ten of Swords. And that's like basically a warrior that's been plummeted down. Like, it seems there's even more than 10 of Swords there that's pierced through that metal armor. Okay, so that's like you're on the battlefield and they were gonna finish you. Finish. And there's no one else on site. Right? It's just you on the ground, on those rocks, with all the swords. I almost want to count them right now because it really seems like it's quite dramatic. Okay, your armor is still in place, but the swords have actually pierced to that tough metal armor. So perhaps there was a sense that you thought you were invincible and that nothing would happen, or perhaps someone felt that way. But nonetheless, you went through it. Okay, someone was successful in getting to you, in harming you, in causing you some kind of betrayal, or some kind of causing you some hurt. Okay, but regardless, You overcame this. Okay, the sun is shining on you. Whatever it was that whoever it is that betrayed you, whatever hurt that was caused to you, or that you may have felt, you are enlightening by what was the situation, what was the bigger picture. Okay, and what reason for it, and perhaps it's just an indication of an ending. The Ten of Swords is also an indication of an ending. Okay, and next to the Sun card, we have that Ace of Pentacles. So whatever ending there was there is a new beginning right after that. Okay, and we know also the Sun card is number 19, which draws to a 10 and a 1. So it was a new beginning after an ending to a betrayal. Here again, we have another 1, which is a new beginning, right? A material new beginning. And we know the Ace of Pentacles is the minor arcana version of the Sun card. So we have both of them here. So meaning that the major arcana are the stuff that the major transformation in life, the things that we cannot control. So you have the major arcana and the minor arcana version of the same energy side by side after an ending that caused quite a bit of hurt or pain. Okay, underneath that Ace of Pentacles, you have the Two of Swords. That is the decision making card. That is the minor arcana version of the Justice card. Blindfolded lady, sitting there on a big piece of rock in the middle of the water. It seems like it's quite rocky water, and there's lightning in the far distance. So that gives it a sense of urgency. A decision needs to be made. It must be very windy because you can see her hair is flowing there. Okay, the swords are a blue and a pink sword. It gives me the sense of you dealing with a feminine and masculine energy. So it's as if there's a decision to be made between the positive and negative, between the masculine and the feminine, which path to follow. And right next to it, what do we have? Is the Lover's card. It's also, a lot of people see it as in a decision making card, and the Lovers on this card, let me draw it closer so you can see, they are black and white, and they have the symbols of fire on the masculine body, the black body, and of water, and she's like in white or perhaps silver, which is also the symbol for the feminine. Okay, so, and on top of them you have those two symbols there that are united, that are combined together with Mercury in the middle. So we have a bit of coming together here of those masculine and feminine aspect by the symbol of Mercury, communication. And they're looking in the far distance in the mountains, they're holding hands. So it seems like there's a decision that needs to be made about leaving behind the past, leaving behind the struggles, the pain, in choosing to go with the positive or the negative. But here they are united in the Lover's card. It's not so much a decision. It's almost like there's no decision to be made after all. It's almost like the spirit is asking you to unite, to combine those energy. Like, you don't have to choose. Okay, what you need to leave behind is the struggle, but you don't have to choose. You can hold on to both of the swords. It's okay to hold on to both of the swords, just like they're joining hands here, just like they're combined here. What you need is communication, is open communication. Okay, and that will bring forth that new beginning that's being offered to you. And what you have to get from that is the Nine of Cups, is your wish fulfillment. And what we have at the bottom of the deck, let's remember, it's the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands, we always think of it's not so much as an actual battle, even though in this card it's being depicted as an actual battle. There's a battlefield there. But the Five of Wands can also be a quiet, spirited debate, right? Conversation, a spirited conversation. The one deals with passion. So you may have to speak your heart out, okay? You may have to let your needs be known. You may have to, don't hold on to those thoughts before they bury you to the ground, okay? Before they pierce you to everywhere in your body. Sometimes when we hold on to energy like this, it makes us sick. And I feel there's a sense of that for you here, Libra. Don't make yourself sick with negative thoughts and energy to the point where they're basically pierce you to the ground, okay? And just, you may not have to choose one side or another. You may have to, your your path forward may be brokered by open communication, loving communication, embracing both aspects of yourself, and open and communicating clearly so you can actually receive that Ace of Pentacles and have your wish fulfilled with that Nine of Cups. Okay, I hope that this is making sense for you, and there's you can apply it to your life. Ooh, I'm pulling oracle card for you from the Mystical Shamans Oracle deck, and one of them flew to the ground, to the floor. I will not pick that up. I'm going to shuffle until we get our message here from Spirit. And one more. All right. And here we have the lower world for you, Libras. And the lower world is number 31, which was down to a 4. And we know 4 is the number of foundation, stability, okay? And here it's I'm looking into the book. I'm not going to read it to you. It's basically telling you to journey to the lower world so you can receive the gifts. Don't be afraid by your shadow self, okay? Don't push down things that are those things that are deep within you. Don't allow them to become a weapon to be used against you, okay? Just allow yourself to feel all of yourself, your hidden treasures, the good, the bad, the in between, and use them as gifts. And the last sentence here in the explanation, they say, as you journey into the lower world, you will be offered all the gifts of your ancestors. Their struggles, the way they hurt, the way they lived, and the way they died will become blessings. And that's the energy I'm getting for you, Libras. Allow yourself to harness all these different aspects of life, of the past, of all your past life cycles, of your ancestors, and make the best of them. Take the thing, leave the things behind that you don't need, and take those that can be beneficial to you into the new beginning, okay? Make the best of everything. Use all of them as gifts, even the shadow aspect of yourself. You don't have to necessarily make a choice. Just take all of them. Spirit is telling you you can make use of all of them. And I will take a Woman's Angel card for you. These are the During Virtue Women's card. And we have here unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So, Libra, what I feel like this is saying is, I feel like it goes back to that having to make a choice, business. As here you see this gentleman, he's kissing the hand of one lady, and there's another lady in red white behind. Almost feels like he has to make a choice between the two of them. But what this is telling you, perhaps this is not the time for you to make a choice, okay? If you feel like someone is not choosing you, or you feel like you cannot make up your mind as to which relationship to go with, which choice to go, which career path to follow, don't make a choice right now. Hold hands. Take the hands of all of them. Communicate openly. Even if you have two lovers in your life right now, let them know. Just speak your mind, speak your emotions, and let it be known, okay? I feel like it's not so much your love is not being returned, or your love cannot be returned, and perhaps you're comparing things and feel like you have to choose one path or another, and I feel like you don't have to. And Spirit is telling you, just combine all of them together. Take all of it in stride. Okay, I hope this was helpful to you, and please come back again. And remember, love is the only answer.